Hello everyone and welcome back to Scotland. We've been really busy over the past couple of weeks getting our house organized, especially the garage, which we'll show you in this video, but also paying close attention to the changing of seasons as we get closer and closer to spring. So amazing. I can't get enough. Going for long drives and walks in the Highlands is extremely beautiful, inspiring, and therapeutic. It's about this time of year when I'm really deep into hibernation mode that I have to force myself out of the house. But the thing is, that little change in perspective helps so much to avoid stagnation and keep me inspired. In my last video, I mentioned that we are waiting for the electrician to come by and start redoing all of our electrics, and then we'll be able to paint and make it exactly how we want. But I decided I'm not gonna wait to make the house feel a little bit more cozy and like ours. So I decided to hang art literally everywhere I could possibly hang it. It's been fun to go through my stacks of paintings and art and photos and make the space feel more like a home. And we've also been tackling other little projects here and there as time and money allows, like making the guest room nice and cozy. I just need you to realize that this is groundbreaking for me. I've never been able to devote an entire room to guests visiting us, so I want to make it really comfortable for anybody who comes and stays here.
It fits! Oh, wow.
It's amazing how these small improvements can transform a home, like some new furniture or bedding, changing the handles on kitchen cabinets, and a new light fixture, hanging art, or rearranging a room. I love that we are taking our time and living in the house and letting it tell us little by little what it wants to become. I'm always a little hesitant to share my ideas fully with everyone because I know that they can change just because I've lived in the house a little bit longer. But it's also been really fun to bounce ideas off of you all and read your comments and hear about your own experiences with making your own homes. And also, of course, getting advice about some of our dilemmas that we faced. It's probably obvious by now, but I am by no means trying to be a DIY or renovation channel. I'm just a girl sharing life in Scotland little by little. It is the moment of truth. It is
Garage day.
door. I swear I just unlocked it. Stop embarrassing me in front of my friends. Don't ask me how long that took. I'll put this somewhere and it'll be a bit of a time lapse. We probably should put some stuff in the van, like we could put stuff we don't want to get wet, like these boxes. Empty box we can get rid of. We did it! Well, we cleared the floors at least. Let's give you a little tour. Look at all this floor space. Built-in storage, all sorts of stuff we have to go through. We've got some tools we need to check out. And, oh yes! Plenty of fun will be had. We could put that on the wall and just have a party out here. And then we have little gems like this. You guys remember how much we suffered with storage at our last place? You probably don't, because we just were frustrated and we didn't ever want to show the house. If you're new here, let's just say the last place was like the size of an airing cupboard and we had no storage. So this alone is groundbreaking.
Look at this!
Crossfire.
The fastest rapid fire action game ever.
Wow, there's some gems in here.
There's some rubber gems.
Yeah. Really, we just need to clean it, organize it. So right now, phase 2 begins. For light stuff, right? That's the. So now let's get these plastic shelves back together. I don't think it's long enough.
So if that's lovely in there.
We've nearly done it.
Where do you want it?
It's very satisfying to put things in a place and be able to access them. It's a bit sad that we're losing all this floor space, but we can walk around.
Yeah.
And we can get to things we need to get to, which is so great. Look at this beautiful blue sky. Oof. I can't see. It's the problem with As it warms up and it's brighter and brighter and brighter, it's like I'm just constantly blinded. But I won't complain because I love it. The sun. But then if you look over here, there's always two sides to it, isn't there? I'm out here recording some birdies. Oh no. It's beautiful though. It's very foggy and misty in the hills, but then blue, wonderful skies. It's like, hey, spring is almost here. Basically, we just celebrated Imbolc, which is the kind of the festival of light, celebrating the return of spring soon. It just means that things are happening in nature, even though it's hard to tell. Like if you look really closely, you'll start to notice trees are budding, little bits are growing here and there. Maybe you'll see flowers in your garden soon, like the early spring flowers. I've noticed a few bits happening. I'm kind of out exploring right now to see what's growing, just checking out the different corners of the garden and what's happening. It's so fun to discover this. Because we've only ever seen this place basically between autumn and now, so we've never seen spring or summer here, and I can't wait to see what happens. So the plan for the closet is to remove all these shelves and build a couple really, really deep shelves that span the whole width of the closet. I may actually leave just this top one because I don't want I can't get to a huge deep shelf from down here. So this would be a fine size for the upper area. And then on the lower area, I'm gonna build like rolling storage units. My dad sent me some ideas for how to install the really deep shelves. We have these half walls, and then we have a wall here that I have this much space behind it that I can put a bracket. So there'll be a bracket on the back and the front and the sides. And we'll use 3/4 inch plywood so that it's very structurally sound, so that I can fit my giant plastic storage boxes on it without worrying. Lots of paper and sketchbooks and heavy stuff is going to go on these shelves. But I'm going to save these because they're really high quality and I can use them elsewhere in the house. So now the plan is to sort of get more organized and figure out what exactly I need to put in here. And next week we're going to go buy all the materials and hopefully get to install it. So that'll be a project for the next video. So first of all, I am really excited that so many of you are interested in knitting, crocheting, yarn, because it has become a pretty big passion of mine, hobby. So last video, I showed you my first yarn subscription. That is something I had never heard of until last year. So basically, a bunch of different yarn companies around the world do this, and you subscribe each month. Most of them have special themes and you can choose different yarn weights, different yarn types. I'm subscribed to the Blue Fern yarn. I had started with the DK weight, and so I got my first month, January. Beautiful yarn. These are the two that came with January's, and they're inspired by the Scottish Highlands. This one especially, I'm obsessed with. And so I went on to their website to see if I could order more of this. They only had 2 100-gram skeins of sock yarn in this. So I got them because I just think they go together so well, and especially this one, it's like my dream skein. It's greens and blues and purples, variations of each, just so beautiful. And when I was on the website, I realized I could change my subscription to sock yarn, so I did. Tomorrow is February 1st, so I'm gonna open the February box for you guys now. And I've been waiting. I had this for like 4 days and I've been waiting to film this. You're seeing it first. Oh my gosh. By the way, I'm subscribed to their British Isles Yarn Duo subscription. So each month you get colors inspired by different areas of the British Isles. This one is called London at Dusk. So beautiful. It's like a very muted, yet still colorful purple. And then this one is all sorts of variations of purple, cream, rose, lavender. And again, this one is the DK weight. So I am definitely going to go on their website when they have extras. They usually announce it on their Instagram, and I'm going to order hopefully some sock yarn in this so I can have that. So I've been working on a pattern with the January colors. It took me 5 restarts to get this far and several nights working away at it. It's not like I do this all the time. I just work on it like a couple hours each night here and there. It was a struggle to get this far, and I'm gonna restart because I am realizing as I continue, and this is why they tell you to knit a sample section, because it gives you an idea of the feel of the resulting fabric, the drape, gives you an idea of what's going to be like in the end. And I didn't do that. So now, as I'm this far, I'm starting to realize that it's very thick and warm and luxurious, but it's a little bit stiff. The pattern calls for sock or fingering weight yarn, and I'm using DK, so that already makes mine heavier. And I tend to knit a little tighter, so I'm creating a very dense fabric with this. I love the pattern, and the one good thing about doing this and getting this far is that I've learned the pattern now. Like I can read the pattern, I can do it. It'll be much easier the second or the 6th time. It's a lesson, isn't it? Where you start to learn how different weights and different types of yarn and content and needle size, because I'm using their recommended needle size, 4mm, which they're recommending for fingering weight, but I'm using DK, which is heavier. So I'm creating this dense fabric, and I don't think it's going to drape right. I don't think it's going to feel right. I'm going more for like a kind of luxurious wrap. Just the photos seem like it has a bit more movement to it, and I think, anyway, that's why I switched my subscription to the sock yarn. So I now am waiting for the new yarn to arrive, the new January yarn in the sock weight, and I'll restart this. I ordered 5mm needles, so I think if I use sock weight plus bigger needles, it will help me, kind of force me to knit a little bit looser and get the drape that I'm going for. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna do like a few rows or maybe just a sample size and see if that gives me the fabric I'm looking for. Again, it's all just like lessons learned every single time you do something. I'm starting to realize how nuanced this all can be. It's a lot of fun though. I love this discovery this feeling of discovery and experimenting and learning so much every time I do something. I have so many patterns saved that call for DK weight yarn as well, so I know that I'll get really good use out of the stuff I have. Hello again. It's been a couple days and my yarn has arrived. They included these little notions. They're like little elves or something, and they go on the end of your needles so the yarn doesn't slip off. That's really nice of them. I didn't order those. Ooh. Wow, it looks beautiful in a large size like this. Oh my gosh. I can't describe how happy these colors make me. Okay, let's slide off the cover so we can really see. Wow, Scottish Highlands. I mean, pop of color for sure, but this one especially, like I said, this alone is the Highlands to me. And this one could be fun mixed with other purples, doing like a fade of some kind. I'm so happy I ordered this. Do any other knitters do this thing where they just fall in love with hand-dyed yarn and they just need to have it even if they don't know what they're gonna do with it? Like, I would literally display this on my wall as a piece of art, but I'm gonna use it. And I also want to update you on what's happening with the DK weight yarn. It is going to become fingerless gloves. I am using this as an opportunity to teach myself knitting in the round with a magic loop technique. So a very tight, very small circumference. This is the third time I've restarted this. This one's going much better. And probably partially because I'm holding it double now. So I'm using the January pink purple with the February pink. This is going to be the cuff, obviously, like that. I think I'll go maybe like another 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna start marling the purple in. So it's gonna start fading from this more pinkish color to the purple, and then I'm gonna marl in the greenish tones. So it's gonna fade from the pinks to the purples to the greens. We'll see. It's my first time marling as well, but I watched a bunch of tutorials on this, did it 2 times, and now this is my 3rd try and it's going much better. I'm hoping the marling is pretty easy. It seems really easy. So I will probably update you on those in the next video. We are going to a folk night on Saturday, so I'm going to bring this with me and hopefully get some of it done while I listen to lovely live Celtic music. That's going to be really fun. And yeah, by the next video, these should be on my hands. I think I've already shown the clips of us in going through Glencoe, which is the beautiful mountain range near us. We stopped in Fort William at a yarn store. I think I first saw it in a vlog. Someone was doing like a yarn tour around Scotland. And anyway, I knew I had to check it out. It's the Caledonian Wool Company, and they have lots of options of British and Scotland yarns. So let me show you what I got. I got a couple skeins of each color because it's gonna be a large wrap. So very much like the wrap I'm wearing now. Very thick, really nice warm wool. I like these for the winter. I love changing it up each day. I mean, I have quite a few already that I wear all the time that I love, but of course I want to make my own. So I bought enough to do the fern pattern that I found a while ago. I was originally going to do this pattern with sock yarn. I think that's what it calls for, but I want it to be much warmer, much more robust, unlike the sundial wrap, which is going to be a little more lightweight. So this one is going to be a combination of greens and cream colors. So we have a kind of mossy seaweed green, which has beautiful variation in the fibers. It has a bit of like pops of shimmery mossy yellow, as well as some dark speckly forest green. It's really beautiful in person. And then we have a dark muted forest green. It's not like in your face forest green. It's not overly vibrant. It's my perfect shade of forest green. And then the two contrast colors are going to this creamy white and this kind of latte, this toffee, light sandy tone. The lady at the shop helped me choose because I couldn't choose for so long. I was deciding what to get. And originally I was thinking I would do the base color in this and the contrast color in this. But we talked it through and she said it might not be enough contrast to really make the pattern like sing. So when we looked at the photos of the pattern, we could see that they definitely use like a pretty intense contrast to get that brioche effect. That's why we added these, because I really want that pattern to be like pow, but I still want it to be earthy and foresty. So it's gonna be my forest fern wrap. I'm so excited. The goal will be to finish it by next winter, I think, because this is gonna be like an ongoing project whenever I'm between other things. These yarns are by West Yorkshire Spinners, which is pretty popular, and it's the Blueface Leicester, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, British wool fleece. And then this one is the Croft line, and it's 100% Shetland wool. This one is a little bit, not rough or anything, but has like less of a fluffy softness to it, whereas the Blueface is super, super soft. Like this feels like merino to me, but hopefully it's a little more sturdy, more strong for like everyday wear. My wraps get a lot of use. I'm really trying not to go overboard with buying yarn before I use it. Like I'm trying to use it as I go. The fingerless gloves, I'm pretty sure I can finish those pretty quick. And then the thing with the sundial wrap, where I'm using my monthly subscription yarn, I'm planning on doing that every month as I get the yarn in the mail. So maybe get the yarn, spend a week adding onto it, and then set it aside. So it's gonna be an ongoing thing all year, which means I have time in between to do these other fun projects. That's my justification and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna put this all on the floor and take a nice photo or something for you so you can see it in really good lighting because it's just so gorgeous. And that's it for the knitting update this vlog. I'll kind of catch you up next time on how it's going. Thank you all so much for watching, for hanging out with me, all your lovely comments, for liking the videos and subscribing. I will see you again soon with some more projects and fun updates with the house, as well as whatever else we get up to. All right, take care and see you next time.